Who wants to know how much of this stuff I've been buying this year? Hello and a very warm welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be responding to a video by one of my absolutely favourite YouTubers, Future Investments, who's recently done a video showing us all of his precious metal purchases of 2023 up to yet. As part of that video, he did ask myself and a couple of other creators to go into detail as to what precious metals we've been able to add to the stack so far this year. So in response to that, I'd just like to do a very quick video, just going into detail as to what precious metals I've purchased up to yet. We're currently at the very end of March. Today is the 31st of March 2023, and these are all the precious metals I have purchased as of yet. Okay, so to start off with, what I think I'll bring up first is my main priority at the beginning of the year was to get this collector's album completed. I've got quite a few albums on the go, and the only one that I've actually got completed at the moment is the Paddington Bear album. That's only really because it's a four coin album. It's not very difficult to collect. But this was the first album I wanted to actually completely fill. I did already have all of the later dates from 1947 onwards, the non-silver years, but I think I only had one or two of the actual silver half crowns at the beginning of the year. So that being the case, what I've done is I've actually purchased 27 of the 500 silver half crowns and one of the 925 sterling silver, because the album starts at 1919, so that one's actually 925 sterling, and then from 1920 up to 1946 all the rest of the coins are 500 silver. Now you'll recognize I think it was 8 of these coins I purchased recently. I did a quick unboxing on one of the videos, which was I think was from 1938 up to 1945. Was my most recent purchase on these. Now that did leave one coin, which was this one right here, 1937. Now I am exceedingly happy to do this all with you right now, because it came in the post today. I'm so happy it came in time for me to record the video, and this little coin right here symbolizes me filling my first ever completely full collector's album. So I'm just going to pop him in right there. This is a wonderful moment for me, and that is the album absolutely completed. So again, as I say, my first silver purchase was a fractional purchase, as you may say. You know, these coins being 500 silver would be considered fractional silver, also known as constitutional silver, or very occasionally known as junk silver, which is not a term I like in any way whatsoever. There is literally nothing junk about these wonderful old coins that also contain silver, so they are literally the best of both worlds. Oh, and very, very quickly, before I do go on to my next purchases, as I say, I purchased 27 of the 500 silver half crowns. I'm not going to go through what I've spent individually on each coin, but what I can do is confirm that I've spent on average £5.83 for each of the 500 silver half crowns, which isn't a bad price. They generally tend to range between £5 to £10 each, so certainly down there on the lower end for the half crowns. Now with the 1919 full 925 silver crown, that one was a bit more expensive. You do tend to find the pre-1920 constitutional to be a little bit more valuable than 500. It just seems to hold a bit more of a premium than the 500 silver does. So that coin actually cost me $15.99. But the same coin, the 1999 half crown, is currently selling on eBay up to between £30 to £40. So not a bad price on that whatsoever. You know, we're certainly going for a lot more on that. So I'm more than happy with what I've spent on the silver half crowns up to yet. Now next up, since we've started with constitutional, I'll keep it that way. And the next coin I've got to show you is this tiny little thing right here, which, if I can get my camera to focus, here we go. Okay, so as you can see here, this tiny little coin is an 1876 threepence, also known as a threepence. That being from 1876, the reign of Victoria. You can see the young head Victoria right there. That is made again from 925 sterling silver. So this one, because of its age, did carry quite a little premium for it, and for this tiny little coin here, I did end up paying $9.99, and as you can see, it's roughly around the same size as my thumbnail, so not a big coin at all. It's you find it very difficult to get my camera here to focus on it. So as I say, that was the next purchase right there, and that one was $19.99 for an 1876 young head Victoria threepence piece. Okay, so the next one is the final piece of constitutional silver I have purchased as of yet this year. You may be very familiar with this piece. It's been introduced to the channel very recently. It is the 1822 bull-headed George IV full crown, showing the Benedetto Pestrucci depiction of George slaying the dragon right there, as you can see. What I'm going to do with this one here, I'm just going to quickly pop this one out because I do want to show you on this coin. One thing I really do like about this coin, because I love a coin not only with an edge inscription, but as you can see on this one, it's actually got a reversed edge inscription because the letters actually stand out and aren't pressed into the coin itself. A lot of times with an edge inscription coin, you'll find that the lettering is actually stamped into it. As I say, this one's actually protruding, so if you rub your finger across the edge of the coin there, you can actually feel the bumps of the letters sticking out a little bit there. As I say, as you may know from the video, if you saw that, I paid £25 for this coin from a local antique store only within the last couple of weeks. So this is one of the most recent additions to the stack. Again, probably something you've seen very recently, but still a very nice piece. Despite the fact that it is hold right there, you know, it does, that is very, very disappointing. But it is what it is. It's a lovely coin, and I certainly would not have been able to get it for the price I got it for if it hadn't been for the fact that it does have a hole in it. So, no, nevertheless, it is, again, pre-1920, so this is 925 sterling silver. So we'll pop that one down there with the rest of them right there. Okay, so since we're on 925 silver, we'll keep it that way. And the next item I've got to show you is these 925 sterling silver proof 50p's. Now, I'm not going to turn these 50p's around. I'm going to keep it to the obverse side of the coin. The reason for that is these 50p's I've purchased as part of the Harry Potter 50p range. Now, I have purchased all four coins. All four coins have been paid for. Dumbledore has been paid for probably a month and a half ago. There's delays in the coins getting out to people from the Royal Mint. They've recently advised or updated that it's going to be up till the 14th of April now for the Dumbledore coin. So I have purchased 4 of these, but I do actually only have 2 as of yet, which are the first 2, which I'm going to do a full coin review of as soon as all 4 coins are received, which should hopefully be within the next 10 working days. So as soon as I've got the full 4 coin set, I will be showing you both sides of the coin, and we can have a good look at those. But for now, we'll be keeping that a secret, and there's no spoilers for that, unfortunately. But these coins currently sell for £69.50 at the Royal Mint. As I say, I purchased 4 of those, but currently have 2 right here in my stack. Okay, so now moving on from the 925, we're going to be moving up to the fine or 999 bullion silver. Now I'll go up in size, starting from the lowest to the largest. This coin I purchased on a whim. I saw it online. I thought it was a bit of a novelty. I really like the design. It's the Armenian Noah's Ark 100 dram coin. It's a very nice coin. I'm actually, I like this one so much. I actually want it in half ounce, so I'm looking to get the larger version of a coin. I'm not sure I'd buy the quarter ounce again, or ever buy another quarter ounce coin. I mean, I haven't got a problem with it. It's just the premium on it was a little bit sky high, and it's quite this coin alone is put a little bit on my average price per ounce. This coin alone cost me £9, so for a quarter of an ounce, as you can see, that's quite expensive. It's not the cheapest way to buy silver by any means, but I thought it was a lovely little coin, and something I like to have for the stack. And this is one of a couple of coins up to yet that I like to keep out of the case for the YouTube stack. Just so we can take a good look at them and have a good thing about with them. But yeah, no, a nice little purchase, nonetheless. And as I say, £9 for that. So going up in weight now, we have the half ounces, and I have 2 half ounces. Now, I have shown these very briefly on the channel before. A very recent purchase of mine. I saw them online, and I just really like the coin. I think they're lovely looking coins. I love the way that the depiction of Elizabeth here is. You have the shiny face with the matte background. I love the way that it makes the coin pop. If you see here with the silverproof 50p, it's kind of a reverse to that, because on the silverproof you've got the shiny background and the matte face, but on the half ounce it's the matte background with a shiny face. And I just really like the way it makes the depiction of her late great Majesty Queen Elizabeth pop out of the coin there. As you can see, this is a 2017 Lunar Year of a Rooster 2 from the Perth Mint. Now, I saw this online for £19, and sorry, it was £19.99. I do apologise. It was just under £20, and I thought the coin was really nice. And the thing is, what was also available is this one right here, which is the coloured coin, and they were both going for the same price, and I just really liked them, and thought, it would be a nice little addition to the stack. As you know from the channel, there's, aside from stacking, I have an interest in coins as well. So if I can ever meet the best of both worlds and get a nice looking coin that's made of silver, then, that's a dream for me. So I really like these coins. I think they're great little additions to the stack. But as I say, you've got 1 ounce there in 2 half ounce Roosters. Okay, so next up we have the Britannias, and we can see we've got a few of these. I mean, we've got to remember it is only March as of yet. My minimum is 1 Britannia per month, so as you can see, I am a little bit ahead of that for the month. Now, the reason for that is because what I started purchasing, my first ever bullion purchase right at the beginning of the year, was this one right here, the 1 ounce Robin Hood. Now, I'm a big fan of Robin Hood. I always have been. When I was a kid, quite a young kid, the biggest film, pretty much ever at the time, was Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner. So I grew up loving that film. I've always been a huge fan of Robin Hood. So this Myths and Legend range, I really do like it from Royal Mint for one reason alone, is they don't put any higher premium on there. These coins pretty much sell for the same cost as any standard Britannia bullion, which I think is really brilliant, because a lot of the time you'll find for the series coins, there's a 1 ounce may cost you probably more like £99. So to get this for the same price as a standard Britannia bullion, I think it's a great deal. I think they're lovely little coins. You've got 3 in the initial set, which are these 3 right here, which is Robin Hood, Maid Marian, and Little John. So we'll put them down there. And what we've got in the next set, or the up and coming set, is the first one, which is the only one available at the moment, which is King Arthur. Now, we have had it confirmed just by the Royal Mint, but the next 2 in this series are going to be Morgan Le Fay and Merlin. Now, we've got no confirmation as to which coin is going to be next. Will it be Merlin or Morgan? Going to be very interested to see where they go with the designs of the coins. I'm not actually surprised. I thought it might have been Merlin or Guinevere, or Lancelot and Guinevere, but that was only because obviously with the first series you had Robin Hood, Little John, and and made Marion, so it was like the main guy, the sidekick, and the the partner. So I thought we might have carried on that kind of routine, but we've changed it up a little bit and gone for Merlin and Morgan. Morgan, of course, being the villain of the story. In some tales, I believe that Morgan's a sister or auntie to King Arthur, but as I say, generally depicts the villain or the antagonist of the tale. But anyway, it's not a video about King Arthur. It's a video about silver, isn't it? So that being the case, we'll pop them that down there. And as well as that, I've got two just standard 2022. Sorry, are they 22s? No, sorry, 2023. But the 2023s still showing Her Late Great Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. So just two very standard Britannias there. One in the case, and one is another one that inspired by 365 Days of Silver. I must say, I am liberating a few pieces of silver for you all. Not everything. A lot of it will still stay locked and protected in the cases, but I'm going to be liberating some silver. It's like 365 Days of Silver says himself. What's the point of owning all this silver if you can't just feel a little bit in your hand? It just, the difference between feeling this coin here and this plastic case, there's a big difference. There is. It feels, feeling just the milling around the edge of the coin, and just being able to feel that counterfeit protection in the waves in the background. It's it's a very different experience to just holding a very flat piece of plastic. So yes, as I say, we've got a couple of pieces there we have liberated, and as you can say, you can thank 365 Days of Silver for that, because it's inspired by his YouTube stack that he does himself. Okay, so that's it for the silver, and that just leaves us with gold, which isn't a huge purchase. We've got 1 whole gram, but what a gram it is, because it's one of the Backyard Bullion hand-poured 1 gram gold bars, and I challenge you to find a better gold bar than this. I mean, I genuinely love the Backyard Bullion stuff. He's done some amazing pieces in the past. I love the way these rustic bars look. You may have noticed from the videos, if not, maybe not, but I'm a little bit of a nerd. I like things like Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm a little disappointed that nobody's noticed this as of yet, because what this is here, it's not something I bought this year, but just a quick cameo video. This is a replica of the One Ring of Power from Lord of the Rings. Big fan of the J.R.R. Tolkien works there. So yes, due to that fact, just the way these old bars look, they're just magnificent to me. So price wise, I think I mentioned before, these bars were going for £75 a bar, which I thought was a great deal. It was cheaper than the Royal Mint was selling their 1 gram bars from at the time, and with these being bespoke artisanal pieces, I thought they were worth possibly a little bit more. But yeah, no, as I say, Backyard Bullion was selling them for a great price of £75, so I just had to snap at least one up. It has got me bitten by the 1 gram bar, and I am going to be looking to add more to this. I do intend to get 10 bars all in all, and the collector of me wants to get different bars from different companies. So I'll get a Pamp bar, and I'll get a Royal Mint bar. There's a couple of Tavex that I've recently seen through videos that both Future Investments and 365 Days of Silver have done. Now, it was Future Investments that initially introduced Tavex to us, but then I think it was 365 Days of Silver where he showed that they've got a really great priced 1 gram bar at Tavex for I think it's around £55 for the bar. Now I think when you're looking just at stacking, and you're looking at that cost average being the most important thing to you, like that kind of price, it's you can't go much better than that, can you? At 55 odd pounds a bar. So I'm going to be looking to get one of those soon, and as I say, I'll try and pick different bars from different places up, just to add a bit of diversity and a bit of variation to the stack there. Now, I can't remember if I mentioned, if not, the average price per ounce I've paid for the silver bullion up to yet this year is £34.67 per ounce, which is a little high. That's definitely been increased a little bit by the smaller coins, the 2.5 ounces and the 1/4 ounce. They've definitely bumped that up a little bit. But with the Royal Mint selling a brand new 1 ounce Britannia at £33.13 roughly at the moment, I don't think that's a bad price. I think silver's going to keep rising gradually over time, so I do think I don't think that's the worst price to have paid. I know it's not by no means the best, but I have picked up pieces that I'm very happy to own, and I won't be looking to sell them anytime soon. So the price I paid for them, to me, is pretty irrelevant. If I was going to sell anything from the stack, first off, it would be these, which are just the standard Britannia, which I'm going to keep adding to throughout the year. But other than that, it's not something that I'm ever planning to sell, not even as a retirement fund or anything like that. My stack and my collection is something that personally I would like to pass on to the next generation. I'd like to never sell it and just give it to the next generation of the family. That would be the best possible outcome for me. So my average cost per ounce isn't necessarily the most important thing to me going forward. It's personally, to me, it's more important that I just like the pieces, and this is something I want to own in my stack. Now, that with this being the case, I would like to give one honourable mention, because I have received this year the 1 gram 365 Days of Silver Backyard Bullion 1 gram silver bar. It's not something I purchased. This is something that 365 Days of Silver was very, very kind enough to send out to a few YouTube channels, myself being included within them. So thank you very much again, 365. I have put a thank you video up on the channel for that. So if you haven't done so already, definitely give that a watch right there. But as I say, that's just an honourable mention. It's not an actual purchase, but it is something that is an addition to the stack this year. Okay, so as you can see, definitely not as much as what Future Investments has purchased this year. As you can remember from his video, he's actually purchased quite a large amount of gold and silver this year. He's got the 1 kilogram Britannia coin, the massive Britannia, which is that's more than all the bullion I've got put together. He's also got the 1 ounce gold Britannia as well as a few other pieces. So he's definitely had a great 2023 stacking as of yet so far this year. It's like I say in my videos, stacking is something that's very personal to the person. I may not have been able to purchase as much as of yet this year, but I'm still very happy with what I got. As I say, this is my little stack, and it's growing. It's growing at a rate that I'm more than happy with. So I'm just very excited to keep adding to the stack and sharing my new gold and silver purchases with you all. So once again, thank you very much, Future Investments, for the recommendation. I hope you've enjoyed the video today, and I hope everyone else has enjoyed it too. If you haven't checked out Future Investments channel as of yet by any chance, please definitely head over there. He's got some great information and some great pieces of gold and silver to share with you all. But that being the case, that's probably all I've got to say on the matter. It's certainly everything that I'd purchased gold and silver wise as of yet this year. If you do want to join me on my brand new budget stacking adventure, where I'll be looking to purchase as much gold and silver as possible for a budget of £50 a month, then click this video right here. Otherwise, keep stacking, take care, and goodbye.